Jeff, how do we as parents explain to our kids what happened to Charlie Kirk? It really weighs on me as an adult and even more so as a follower of Jesus.
Yeah, that's a heavy question. Anybody who experiences what happened to Charlie Kirk, particularly now that it is not only on the headlines, it is in every social media post, it's everywhere. You cannot escape it. In fact, if what I've seen is true, somewhere over 100 million people watched his funeral service, the memorial service. I mean, the most Googled name in the world for the last 2 to 3 weeks. Again, it depends on the age and the stage of the kids, of obviously what is appropriate. I'm a big fan of just communicating to kids what you can communicate as much as you can communicate. In other words, if you have a 6 year old, I don't think the word assassination is appropriate. I think if you have an 8 year old, the word martyr is not appropriate because even though that occurred and he might be one, those are not words they completely understand. And so they can understand that somebody who had ill intent and bad motives, and of course, when you're talking to a kid, you wouldn't necessarily use bigger words, did something they shouldn't have done, and he died because of it. The older you get, again, in the Jewish context of the culture of the Bible, a young man became technically an adult at about age 13 at his bar mitzvah, could fight in the military at age 20. So once you hit those teen years, I think it's good to start using those words and those descriptions. And let me remind all those parents that are out there, I've raised 3 kids. Well, I've tried to. Every time my wife and I sat down with them to talk about a serious issue like this, they'd already heard more about it than we could ever imagine from what's out there in the world. So unfortunately, your kids have seen more on social media and their friends' social media than you ever care to know about. And so you might as well just be forthright and go where you can go with them, even regarding this subject matter. Great question. If you have one, send to AskJeff.net.